A few years ago, I found myself standing at a stage of life that almost all of us eventually face. The stage where you're no longer just thinking about exams, assignments, or your next weekend. You're thinking about real life, real responsibilities, real money, and real decisions. What do I do with the paycheck I receive every month? Should I buy a car? Should I rent or buy? Should I pay off debt first? Should I invest? If I invest, where should I invest? Should I focus on building wealth, or should I actually enjoy life a little? The funny thing is, most of us spend years in school learning formulas, equations, and theories, but almost nobody teaches us how to make the decisions that shape our lives. So like many people, we did what everyone else does. We searched, we watched videos, we read articles, we listened to opinions, and we tried to figure out the answers ourselves. Some of those decisions worked out well, some didn't, but every decision taught us something. And that's what led to this channel. Welcome to Overthink It. On this channel, you'll meet Ben and Cherry. Two young adults are trying to figure out life one decision at a time. They're not financial experts, they're not gurus, they're not trying to get rich overnight. They're simply trying to make sense of the same questions many of us face. Sometimes they'll make the logical choice. Sometimes they might want to make the emotional choice. But, like all of us, they won't know the right answer until they slow down and think it through. Because this channel is built around one simple idea. Some decisions are worth overthinking. The decision to buy a car. The decision to take on debt. The decision to invest. The decision to switch careers. The decision to buy a home. The decision to spend money today or build something bigger tomorrow. Many of these decisions can influence our lives for years. Yet we often spend more time researching our next phone or laptop than researching a six-figure financial decision. Over time, I developed a habit. Whenever a big decision came up, I would slow down, open a spreadsheet, run the numbers, challenge my assumptions, look at the opportunity costs, and try to understand what will happen, not just next month, but 5 years from now. Sometimes that process changed my decision completely. And that's exactly what you'll see on this channel. Not financial advice, not get rich quick schemes, not buy this stock videos. Instead, we'll break down real life decisions using stories, numbers, logic, and long-term thinking. We'll look beyond headlines, opinions, and conventional wisdom and focus on understanding the trade-offs behind the choices we make every day. The goal isn't to tell you what to do. The goal is to help you think more clearly about the choices in front of you. The choices that slowly compound over time and ultimately determine where we end up. Together, we'll slow them down, break them apart, challenge assumptions, run the numbers, and look at them from every angle. Because most people don't make bad decisions because they're careless. They make bad decisions because they never had the time, information, or framework to think them through properly. That's what this channel is for. Most importantly, I'll show you the thought process behind these decisions. Because once you learn how to think through one decision properly, you can apply that framework to almost everything else in life. So if you're someone who likes asking, what happens if I do this instead? What if I wait a little longer? What is the real cost? What am I not seeing? Then you're in the right place. Because sometimes overthinking isn't the problem. Not thinking enough is. So subscribe to Overthink It and join Ben and Cherry as they navigate the big decisions of adult life and one overthought decision at a time.